Saluk Razul. Oh my gosh, I'm getting an emergency warning.
It says it's Saluk.
I'm also getting an emergency warning.
Oh shit.
I would go. What is the emergency warning? That it's flooding?
A flash flood. A flash flood warning is in effect for this area until 3 a.m. This is a dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area subject to flooding or under evacuation order. Do not attempt to travel for podcasts specifically. It says.
Shit.
What the fuck? I guess LA is like very
just ordered
common.
coffee.
Mine's telling me to do it.
Oh yeah.
Mine's telling me, what the hell? This is so mean.
They're like, hey, if you have to be
Ludwig,
on a podcast, you should definitely
think-
Walk
travel.
home.
If I were to guess one, I would guess Kasim because I assume that's where Kasim G got his name.
Yeah, I was
That would
thinking
end
the
up
same
for sure.
thing.
Because Kasim
Big fan
G.
of
No, he notoriously loves Aladdin. He's always said
big
that.
Aladdin
Does
guy.
make sense.
Wait,
Yeah.
is it real?
Yeah,
Yeah. Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding you. I would put this.
Isn't his name
I have a
just
really
Kasim?
good
It's actually a name.
water bottle, and if I lose, I will throw this water bottle away. And I really want to drink this water bottle.
It's right.
You're welcome.
What's the why does he need to know this?
Because he's probably playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Or watching Aladdin. I can't relate to
he's
this
watching
character.
Aladdin.
You can't go back.
This is dad.
Wait,
The
that's-
Wikia for Aladdin isn't
So
loaded.
I can like go home, right?
Because
Yeah.
you were
You
right.
can ignore emergency alerts.
Yeah.
Wait, did you guys get the one today that was like earthquake, duck and cover? I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was a little wild because it was like only for like a maximum 5 seconds.
Right.
What is Okay, welcome back to Fear and the world is ending. And we're still here and we're still doing a podcast. That's right. I'm joined by Cutie Cinderella, who is
I work here.
graciously decided to show up for the pod.
I
That was
literally
great.
work here.
And of course we have two incredible guests here with us. The hosts of the Sad Boys podcast, who I did their podcast. I don't know why I said it like that. Like I had sex with them last night.
All right, I gotta get going, man.
I had sex with them last
You're always
night
welcome
on the
back.
Sad Boys podcast. You should check out their Patreon
Yeah,
for
it's
that.
on the Patreon.
Jarvis Johnson, Jordan Attica, welcome.
Thanks for having us.
What's going on, gamers?
Yeah.
The world is ending.
The world is ending. Hurricane Hillary was supposed to be Category 5, hit landfall around Baja, Mexico, California.
I said,
Baja, California, Mexico.
send her back to the swamp. Am I right?
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm fucking dude.
Pokemon go to
finally.
the coast, more like.
Hell, dude. Oh my
laptop.
god, we got some
Emails.
funny people
That
on
you would
today.
do.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Could I have like 15 minutes to come up with one?
Yeah, you take your time. If you have a pencil and paper, you'll work
Yeah.
something out.
Hillary Biden?
and then we had an earthquake warning today.
Yeah, we had an earthquake.
Or
like,
earthquake, not
yeah.
even the warning.
I didn't feel it. Did you
five
feel
point. Yeah, I did.
That's like a
5.0
relief.
magnitude from Ojai, and that shit shook me a little bit.
Did
And
anything
I-
fall off?
No, but it shook me, and I was like, Dad. Immediately, I was like, Kaya. You know, I was
Right.
like, where?
Get her under a
Kaya,
table.
Dad, and. Cause like the emergency thing was insane. It was like you're gonna die.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
They
It
hit
was
the
weird.
Extreme button.
I quite
Yeah.
literally looked outside. I was like, should I be? Right.
Can we get some scaled alerts?
Yeah.
Like just a,
yeah.
maybe.
Chill
And
out.
then When
Nothing
there's
to
an
worry
Amber alert that's like 6 cities away, something bad's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Or maybe like a countdown. Like it was like it's on the way, and I'm like, how much time do I have to prepare?
I like a countdown because it's adding suspense to
Yeah.
a real emergency.
But, like-
Wait, I got the earthquake after.
Really?
Like I got the run, duck, hide, whatever the fuck after
Yeah.
I felt the earthquake.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if there's anyone in the world who I got it before, but I never felt the earthquake. But I wonder if there's anyone in the world who got it, and then they were like, "Oh, thank God, this alert
Yeah.
Oh, I
just
don't have any
saved my
data.
life." Yeah.
Killed by an earthquake because your data's weak.
The fuck is this? I live in a rich neighborhood. What the hell's going on? I bought a $700 million mansion.
That's true. Is
Why are
it
you
getting
always
more and more
bragging?
expensive every time you talk about it?
Yeah.
Well, because the property values are going up.
Yeah, of
Every
course.
Gucci shirt you buy increases the price of the house.
Yeah,
It
100%.
stays
That's
in.
how it
It's
works.
a part of the walls.
It didn't fall over with the earthquake.
It did not
Sorry,
fall
I
over.
stare at random things. It's like
yeah,
I
you
said.
you looked up like there's a crack.
I know. I was just explaining them. I'm a little. She's
a little fucked
special
up.
girl. I'm a special girl.
But you're feeling wonky. You feel like you're dying.
I ordered coffee.
I am dying. I feel a
worst
lot better
place.
now than I did earlier today. I did your podcast and I was so grossed out by it. I
yeah,
guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck happened,
Yeah,
but
it's again the Patreon. We really just went ham.
yeah.
Good episode, but I can understand how that happened.
Yeah, it was all right, and then I was just I've been peeing out of my butt
Nice.
for
Like a girl.
yeah.
I don't want to sit by him.
Yeah. I mean it's fine. I haven't done it
Like a girl.
in like a couple hours. That was really good.
Oh, no. Let's not focus on it.
Hey, you got one.
Yeah.
Good
Hillary,
job,
right?
buddy.
Yeah, I've been peeing out of my butt like women do. Everybody knows
I'm
that's
not
how it
going to
works.
correct it. I don't care.
Well, regardless. And at first I was like, oh, I must have, I've changed my diet around a little bit. I've been like trying to drink more protein shakes and stuff. So I was like, maybe it's the creatine and the, all the shakes that I'm having. And then I was like, oh no, like I can't even go to sleep. Like this is, side of me. I got to get it out.
It was COVID, maybe?
Today I thought it might be COVID because like at first it was just, I'm pissing out of my butt and it's fine.
The last time that happened to me, norovirus was going around, and it's like a bad stomach flu virus.
Maybe.
But I don't think it's contagious to like other people. I think you have to. I don't know where you get it.
You got to get it on a microphone and then give it to friends.
Oh, you get it on podcast for sure.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
It goes to
that's
the
one of
XLR
those.
cables,
It's from
yeah.
it's from holding onto a microphone
Right.
that
We
wasn't
shouldn't
clean.
have mounts.
That
Fuck.
wasn't properly sanitized.
I literally the last time that happened to me, I got not only norovirus but giardia. And
Oh,
Isn't that what
one's
dogs
a
get?
that's
bad-
what I was gonna say. Like the last time I had heard that, it was because my dog had it.
yeah, that's
You
like
eat
that can
rice and
dry you
broth?
out. You need so
I
much.
ate like what is it called? It's like the fart diet or something. It's not fart. It's like four.
Oh, it's
letters,
like an
but
acronym?
It's an acronym for like basically crackers and applesauce and stuff like that.
Right.
Because it's supposed to stuff that hardens your stool. This is good.
It's only for crackers.
Scatological
It's just
conversation.
Girl lunch.
Yeah, girl lunch.
Well, girls don't fart
Not
or
allowed yet.
poop.
If they do, the little Amber Alert comes up.
Yeah.
Look out.
That warns you get under duck.
Run.
Yeah, but
You have any idea what it could be? You just
no, I have no fucking clue. The last time I felt this way though, it was COVID. But I mean, I got tested.
Yeah.
you got the vaccine, right? So it can't be COVID.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't actually. I've been immunized.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're
I've been immunized.
Certain,
No, I didn't get the vaccine, bro. What do I look like? I have autism? Like, what's going on?
Do you want to answer that?
No, because I did take other vaccines. God damn it.
You start talking about Sonic law.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm vaccinated. I had COVID last year. I have been fine so far. It's just I felt like my joints were in pain, and then someone in the chat said something to me that made me realize, like, fuck, they might be right. Because this kind of happened to me last time as well. They were like, if it's not COVID, you probably just feel joint achiness due to the pressure change, like old people do.
Oh my God.
And I realized, like, fuck you, but also I'm in this weird predicament where I'm like, which one's better?
yeah.
Like, is it better to have COVID and tank it, or is it better to just like be old?
To just be bad for about 3 months every year.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with old. COVID's got too many variables.
And you can't
That's
do anything.
true.
Too late.
Yeah. But
So.
it spices up your life, though. It's like New Game Plus difficulty.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you get like a different experience.
all
for
of a
sure.
sudden, you're like, why doesn't anything taste the same anymore?
Yeah.
What's happening?
You got like a bonus ending.
I loved
Yeah.
those Amazon reviews where people would
Candles.
yeah, with candles.
Yeah.
They'd be like, these don't smell like anything.
Yeah. Have
Too
you
hot.
guys started noticing that
Yeah.
Yankee candles are
Yeah.
just not hitting the same? Speaking of conspiracy theories, I want to start today's episode with my favorite current conspiracy theory. I love conspiracy theories. I think TikTok has rotted people's brains. And I want to show you guys this one. March, can you pull up Balenciaga Mannequin? Have you seen this?
That sounds
Have you-
like
That
were you-
sounds like a sick album title.
Sounds like an activation phrase for an
Balenciaga. It's on
assassin.
TikTok. Let's look up.
Balenciaga.
My man has
mannequin.
no idea how to spell Balenciaga Mannequin.
Dude,
Mannequins
broke.
are really-
Up there it is. Let me see.
I learned how to
It's
spell
long.
mannequin
It's
from
an
the
8-minute
Katy
one.
Perry
Yeah,
song.
yeah, get that. Any of them will do because they're just all going to be equally fucking unhinged. So
That first one, Balenciaga hyper-realistic.
I would go on TikTok because the one I watched earlier on stream today actually had 649,000 likes, not views, likes.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
And if you see, dude, my man wrote Balenciaga with a B-E. You're out of control. Yeah.
Dog.
Okay, that one, Romans
That's how you know he's
8:18. I'm gonna go
Balenciaga.
Romans
Solid,
8:18 is
yeah.
the second one. Click it.
Wrong
Show it.
fashion.
Love it. I'll be back in a second.
I feel like this is gonna hypnotize us or
Dude,
something.
the freaking chair guy.
Yeah.
Walking away.
Dude, this guy always leaves his chair right before I react.
In the year of 2020, he disappeared and he was never seen again. Still to this day in 2023, he vanished.
But comes to find out he was actually missing, and he's been missing since the year 2020.
Did you hear about the Balenciaga missing person?
No.
This is
This model for Balenciaga, his name is Christopher G. And he posed on so many different ads for Balenciaga, different shoots, everything. But he went missing.
Until this lady came out with this video. Here it is, of a mannequin.
Okay, people, tell me something. This boy look like somebody dead and bomb.
This mannequin is him. This mannequin looks a little bit too realistic. I mean, a lot of people was digging deep into their mannequins, Balenciaga mannequins, and then they noticed something very, very strange. If you look at regular mannequins, compared to their mannequins, it's completely terrifying.
I think we need new hobbies.
Such a Shane Dawson-ass conspiracy.
No, you cannot tell me that they mannequins don't look real. People believe that this guy who vanished was waxed.
Look at the features. Scary like. Look at the fucking hands, bro. You see the indent in it? It almost seems like you can see the vein or some crazy.
Right, it's like
That's
they could've-
crazy.
His hands is as real as mine.
Wait until
Now,
they hear
like I
about
said,
Madame
this is where these
Tussauds.
theories is about to get real dark. Now
queen's
remember when
alive.
Balenciaga was basically
been
about to
trapped
get
in wax.
canceled?
What? What is this?
Oh, and they had the Balenciaga gets canceled
Because
a
of
lot.
all of the demonic stuff with the kids and
Oh,
the
right.
covers of all of these magazine
Also,
articles.
the
Do you
stuff
think
wasn't demonic for kids, it was
Balenciaga
like-
deserves to be canceled right
it
now?
was like sexy. It was sexy.
I think they do.
Balenciaga could kiss my. Yeah, cancel them.
Like,
That
it
guy
was
looked
so
like the
bad for them that they put out a whole article
No, I think it's
to
okay.
address
Yeah.
this issue.
Balenciaga has always been a brand known for ad campaigns, products, and runway shows that push boundaries and make audiences uncomfortable.
Well, people believe that this guy was a sacrifice.
They don't do that to mannequins so detailed like that. Where they do that at?
I'm not allowed
Unless
to
you
touch,
have
but he said, do not touch, but I really wanted to touch now, you know?
Right.
Guys,
How detailed this
guys, wait, pause
Tell
it
me
for a
this doesn't
second.
look real.
But also, this happened in a movie.
Oh,
House
really?
of Wax with Paris
and,
Hilton.
And everybody knows movies are real life. So.
I see.
We got to show this guy like a game, like on anything in Unreal Engine. He's
Yeah.
like, that's my friend.
No, I don't.
It's like
I
a
don't
guy in
want.
there.
No, I don't want that. I feel like he'll die. Like
I
he'll
love-
have an aneurysm.
I love
Playing
what the the main conspiracy guy was like, people started looking through their mannequins and they realized their mannequins aren't nearly as good as the Balenciaga mannequin.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably because most mannequins are in malls and don't need to look good.
They said that man was suing them for copying his jacket. He was going to win, but then he went missing.
He's
and
going to win
then
what?
His mannequin came out.
Like, what was he gonna win?
The suing.
He was gonna win the case.
Idiot.
Oh,
So let me tell you something. Every part of this is fake. Well, I mean, watch the rest of it. I guess that's why I
He
was
was
like,
gonna
running
win
around.
the suing. I don't know what you're talking
Finish the video.
And nothing on this mannequin looks like it's a plastic or it's wax. This guy was fully powdered, like the face was full powder. You could use your nail and scratch it off.
That's just a clip from the movie.
this is the movie.
Yeah,
right?
it's from House of Wax. Yeah.
Hold tight, man. Hold tight. I'm gonna get you out of this.
Ew.
Right. Yeah.
He had ears, a hole in his ears and his nose, and I was like scrutinizing, like, this cannot be, how could they do this, you know? It was just too real.
Waxed his body, put him out in the public, And that's why when that
waxed
lady
his
saw him,
body.
and even when she was getting interviewed, she said, because she saw him in person, behind the window and close up, and she was saying some things.
So I was
She
looking
was
through the
saying
braille, and he looked
something.
like he was looking directly in my eyes.
His eyes are moving, but he can't talk or move any other part of his body. Dalton is trying to get the wax off him while Wade is trying to use his eyes to send a message to him that somebody
This is
is
a
coming.
clip
But he
of
doesn't get the
somebody's,
message, and the masked man comes from
movie
behind.
trailers
So I pulled my
review
phone
of
out and I
House
started
of
videoing. I was saying,
Proof that
I'm
you
not
can nip
allowed
on
to
that.
touch,
Yeah,
but he
'cause they
said, do
did.
not touch, because I really wanted to touch now, you know?
Now, before you say something like, why would they sacrifice him? I do not know. But apparently, for
Fair.
these companies or some of these people out there, it works.
This is
Believe it or not.
exactly how she
love fashion
Oh, yeah.
in the year of 2020.
He like will
disappeared.
just
He
play
was
this
never seen
music
again.
and
Still
play
to
these
this day in
sound cues and
2023,
then just say
bad.
whatever.
But
he
come to
wants.
find
Why
out,
would
he
they
was
do that?
actually missing.
No? Matter.
These companies will do and then just insert whatever.
The Target conspiracy.
Yeah.
They'll have products that are other places as well.
There was a guy.
Why would they do that?
Yeah. No one has seen this shirt. Is that Chris?
I believe him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. It's true as fuck.
Yeah.
Did you see the movie they made about it?
I can't believe that. Balenciaga's crazy for that one.
Wait, what's the pitch? They
All Target did was make the kids gay, but Balenciaga, they sacrificed humans.
They sacrificed Christopher G. Has anyone like? I feel like this is easily debunked by just finding the model. Like,
yeah. Or,
Wait, he went missing.
oh right, he's
Idiot.
turned into wax.
dude, you sound insane.
Yeah.
I
You
don't know
can't
what to
find
tell
him.
you.
He's missing.
Right,
tried to
right.
get
He's
a
missing
jacket?
because they said so in the TikTok, so it must
Right,
be
that
true.
makes
The crazy thing is Balenciaga probably paid that guy to make that TikTok for like, you know how like all of these companies are like trying to do viral campaigns, like trying to fit in with the youths now. Like
Yeah.
the Grimace shake, people are
Yeah.
that wasn't planted because McDonald's could never be that smart.
And it
Yeah.
was his birthday.
But they
But
do
it was his
want,
birthday.
you know. But they're like, how do we get our version of that?
Well, and
I can
also,
believe that.
This is only incentivizing me to buy Balenciaga. That's cool.
Yeah.
I hope they did do it.
I
I
hope
want the
1 in
jacket.
1,000 sweaters turns you into a wax figure.
That
Like
actually
Charlie and
would
the
be
Chocolate
super
Factory.
sick.
It's,
It's
like
like
buying
a-
a Counter-Strike crate. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted a knife.
A society where the people who didn't turn into wax have to live on, and then they've all got like horrific backstories about like my mom turned into wax and now I live on for her.
It's too realistic.
Yeah.
But if there's one thing to not include, by the way, in a clip like that, is evidence that you can make a mannequin that good. A movie where they did it 10 years ago.
Also, models have famously good skin, and like almost like no blemishes, and kind of look like, you know, maybe a really good mannequin at times.
Are
It's
you
also
guys
based on a
ready?
model.
Are you guys ready? So, part of the conspiracies,
So
QD
you've
already
learned about
elaborated.
this.
I watched it earlier and I was like, "This is real. This is the most real thing that's ever happened in the
Right.
history of reality."
Of course, I
Um,
have to support him.
Yeah,
because We have a podcast together.
yeah, exactly.
you were-
and
Yeah, tell me about it.
Against your will.
and then you know, I looked at some of the naysayers. Yuck. There's not a lot of information on it for such like a viral story and such a niche part of the internet that it's like only the crazies have gotten involved in it. So it's like they made up stories about how like he designed the jacket and like Balenciaga kidnapped him and then
Does anyone
turned
just
him into
like have this guy's name at all?
Yes, his name
Okay.
is well they
Christopher
call
G.
him Christopher G, but
Oh.
I think it's like Chris something. He has an Instagram. I found it.
Is he alive?
Yes, very much so.
Wait, when?
And also went live on Instagram and talked about how fucking stupid it was that people thought he was like actually missing. But it doesn't end there.
No, he's
If you go
missing.
back to that video, go back to that TikTok.
Did you hear the TikTok? It
Did
was
his
very
mouth
spooky.
move suspiciously up and down like a puppet?
Yeah.
Actually, you couldn't see his mouth, which is a big part.
Oh.
of it. You couldn't. He was like,
Wait, can we
Scroll
see?
down
I
a
wanna
little
see
bit.
What you saw?
I want to see what you said.
yeah. Hold
I
on,
don't
hold on.
believe you.
Wait, no, not too much. Someone basically in here actually literally. Oh yeah, here it is. Jizzy Zero says he actually got on social saying that he's okay and he's not missing anymore. But I still believe the entire theory behind Balenciaga.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And then no, look at the response. Crazy, because they could have made him record that video before doing this. Flushed face. It all makes you wonder.
It does.
Yeah, I was just wondering if anybody else was wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
My thoughts exactly, Elvis. Anyone? Tupac?
Cover-ups?
famous people can't die simply.
No.
Yeah.
Things can't
But
be
this guy's not
normal
even
at all.
famous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no moderately successful model for Balenciaga. What was the claim that he had? He made it. He designed
Will
it.
you-
That's all that stuff is made up.
Will you
They
go
like
to his Instagram March?
Well, there's a whole trend on TikTok of people telling stories that aren't theirs, that are like stories from Reddit and stuff, and they read them in first person.
Dude, I want to start doing that, but my friends' stories.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, "That's my story." I'm like, "No."
Well, this guy, I
just want to lie about it.
I just did a video on this, and it's like a guy who he was like, "Yeah, people keep asking me about my wife who's in a wheelchair," and I'm like, guys, I'm just a really good storyteller. That's not my story. And it's like, you told the story in first person.
Oh my god. Oh, there's our guy. There's our mans.
We go ahead and pull up Resident Evil 4.
Christopher G. Wait, it is Chris Tyler, yes. Underscore 2 S's.
You are.
Yeah, he's deep.
This guy on it. He's wearing Balenciaga.
Oh shit!
He's made of wax.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, this will be good. He'll probably.
And by the way, the funniest thing is like this happened in 2019 originally, but it's being picked up now. Click on that one where he goes. Live for today, plan for tomorrow. Clearly dead. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead because he's fucking super dead. All right, click
also,
next.
I love how a normal, like, cringy post now in this conspiracy.
Is this a mannequin of me?
164 weeks ago.
And I don't know if this is like his actual Instagram, but he did go live on Instagram. I mean, I think it is his actual Instagram. Yeah, he did go live on this Instagram, I'm pretty sure, I guess. Yeah, and he was just like, yeah, bro, like people think that I'm dead, and like they made me into a mannequin or some shit. And you know, I always like to joke, like there's that common meme on Twitter where it's like, if you show this to a Victorian era child, like he would perish, right?
Right.
Like, and I like to joke that, you know, we have reached like medieval peasant status with like how fucking stupid people are because of TikTok, where they think like ice giants are real.
I
Right?
have seen that. Those are pretty cool though.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense now that there's been so much challenging of reality and so much like reactionary stuff on TikTok that now experts are being doubted. So if experts are being doubted, then all fact is doubted. So we basically do live in
the guy that saw the giants also went missing. Just saying.
He did not.
Shit.
So that's another one.
No,
there's always
missing.
He's made of wax.
there's always like this element of like, oh, this guy went missing. And then you find out like, no, someone just said that on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then people ran with it like,
I'm gonna start the rumor that Hasan's missing.
That's a good one. He's
stream.
live all the time.
yeah.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do this big elaborate video about how like he got taken out because of saying the word cracker or something.
Yeah.
You have to play that song though, otherwise
I
it's not
will,
believable.
and I'll be really convincing. I just watched the Amber Heard documentary, so I can channel it.
Maybe you scratch someone on the face to reveal some wax.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
He's not real. He died.
I'm not.
What the
I
fuck
died.
was that about, by the way? They were like, do we really think this is wax? Look, you can peel wax off them. Like, yeah, I know. That's wax. That's what wax is.
Did you see that Asmongold was in the Amber Heard documentary?
I saw there was a piece of it. Was it like pro Amber Heard or anti Amber Heard?
It was very good. Both. It told the whole story. You leave it thinking, man, they both got some problems.
Damn, that was my position, and for that position is the reason why I'm still hunted by
Really?
Amber Heard stands.
Oh,
Did you guys know? And it's funny because like I do agree with a lot of the Amber Heard stands, even on like certain aspects of the Johnny Depp saga, where like one of my favorite things to do is like I'll look at like Johnny Depp Twitter accounts that still exist,
Porn.
like and, no, definitely
He
not.
loves it.
Cool clips
And-
of him like riding a pirate ship.
No,
Fan
and
cams.
they'll post photos of him and they'll be like, he looks so happy, and it's just the most hurt man you've ever seen. Have you ever seen like leathery?
He looks like he's made of wax.
Yeah. Like he looks like he got the Balenciaga treatment.
There's so many. There's already so many conspiracies about cloned people. You know, like Paul McCartney is a clone. Eminem is a clone.
Oh,
Hey, that one's real though.
Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne. Yeah.
Oh, that's also real.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Right theories.
When I said conspiracies, I meant confirmed conspiracies.
Yeah, okay,
Confirmed that we've all been had the
checked.
wool pulled over our eyes.
I scratched their face to reveal that they weren't wax.
The
Yeah, that he
Britney
wasn't the
Spears
real
one
Slim
is
Shady.
interesting. The Britney Spears one is all because the Britney Spears one I could almost buy because when they show comparisons, like her face does look really different compared to like most people's faces as they age, but also trauma can do that. But there was like this DJ from Texas or something that was like given like hush money or something. Cause I guess he went on the DJ line and he was like, last night
not the DJ line.
I don't know.
That's for honesty.
What the DJs do. And he was like, last night I saw Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake get in a car accident and they both died. Yeah, and so I could believe it more if it didn't include Justin, because I'm like, that's the same Justin.
Yeah, that is the same Justin.
Why would some fucking random ass DJ just like happen to be there as Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake are dying in a car crash?
He
takes off his
it.
headphones.
Yeah. Also,
oh no.
Yeah. Also, well, I mean, he did say it on
He
the DJ
saw
line.
it and he took it to the DJ line.
I have to report this.
There's
to the
like
line.
there's like a red telephone, like like the one between fucking American presidents and like USSR
Breaking
back in the
case
Cold
of
War.
emergency.
DJs are the
Is that the
original
commissioner?
podcast.
Yeah.
So
That's actually how I found out about the earthquake today, was through the DJ line.
Yeah.
The DJ line
DJs
has
never
gotten
lie.
bigger.
They're so good at natural disasters and also celebrity death sightings.
Yeah, they get the BPM to match your heart rate, so
Yeah.
you know they're telling the truth.
Yeah. The thing is, what's really fascinating to me about that conspiracy is that like Justin Timberlake's clone looks identical to Justin.
Wait,
right.
Good at
Justin doesn't have a clone.
But he died too.
I don't think he. I think it was a mistake.
Oh, the
I
DJ
think.
line.
I think he was the DJ
Not
was
live,
just
but-
right
yeah.
about
It was
Britney.
just a mannequin of Justin
Yeah.
Timberlake, and he mistook it for the real
Because
thing.
if you guys don't know, I personally saved Britney from her conservatorship.
Oh, thank you.
This is not even a joke. Which, by the way, this podcast's official stance is that like she still does need medical help.
Yeah, she does.
Like we don't believe
I
that.
feel
it
bad
was-
I saved her.
Yeah, we don't.
Right,
We
okay.
don't. This podcast official stance was free Britney, and now that she's free, maybe we
Help
should
her.
shackle her a little bit,
I,
but not in like a
to
conservatorship
save me from
kind
all
of.
No,
stands,
no
I plead the
conservatorship.
fifth on any
of course.
opinions about these things.
Oh,
I was actually just thinking about it, and I believe what the audience does.
Yeah, I believe what
Really?
everyone,
The thing that they were
like
thinking.
every individual opinion,
Listen,
I agree.
Dude, I
These
fucking
guys-
love K-pop.
These guys are YouTubers, okay? They YouTubers are a different breed. They do not engage in problematic behavior unless they're like only engaging in problematic behavior. There's no like, oh, I did some stuff that was
Hey,
controversial.
it's scary out there.
Look, I love speaking truth to power. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
Britney, again, can you just dub in the
Yeah.
like good or bad
Yeah.
or whatever?
Oh yeah. Well, okay. The Britney Spears divorce thing is really interesting to me.
Uh-huh.
Like the Sam Asghari guy. Do you see he posted like hiding from the stands? He's like, "Help me pick my disguise."
oh,
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird.
Help me pick my disguise.
Yeah, it was like him with like terrible wigs and mustaches.
like a dress
and
up
stuff.
DS game.
Yeah, and then
He's having fun with it.
he's having fun with it. It's kind of odd. I don't know.
Played a game of Sims and he was
Yeah.
Help me
He went
cuss
It's
my
live.
just
root.
like I just don't get it, like because she definitely is not doing all right. You know
No,
what
yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
sure.
I wonder if there's a prenup.
There is,
Okay,
and he doesn't
Oh.
get anything.
great.
And so he's taking her
See you
to
later.
court.
Why?
Yeah, because his attorney is arguing that the prenup is not enforceable, which is probably not gonna
Huh?
work. And he's demanding
Y'all make sure to get one of
alimony and
those
stuff.
prenups. What?
yeah.
Dude, fellas are on top. They're fellas can be gold
say
diggers
that.
too. It's 2023. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Finally.
it's clear that it's so weird. They were together for like 6 years, then they get married, and then a year after the marriage,
Conservatorship or the marriage?
They
Okay.
were like in a relationship, I guess, during the conservatorship.
Oh, right. And then the weird wedding stuff. Did you see the wedding stuff?
Mm-mm.
No, what is it?
Oh,
March, pull it
March,
up.
you might be able to find it. There's wedding stuff with like Paris Hilton went, which like Paris Hilton and Britney were like never friends. Selena Gomez went, Madonna went, and there's like a picture of it. So
The Britney Spears
Britney
song, Asghari.
Google.
You think they were just
Britney
like-
Spears wedding green screen, and there's people that like point out like she like glitches out and she's invisible.
By the way, I love conspiracy theories. Cootie is a Swiftie.
I don't mean to.
So she has so many
They're gonna
conspiracies that
be-
she
This is
believes.
incredible.
They're gonna be down in those TikToks. It looks like.
She's a treasure trove of conspiracies.
How this
Oh, that
possibly
one.
got back on
That one.
topic to conspiracy
Yeah.
theories is pure magic. to me.
Why do I keep catching stuff? Okay, Selena, I love you. Team Selena.
From the DJ
But,
line.
like, the veil is lifted, okay? No, Sam has a very, very amazing.
And like all of her guests
green
are wearing
screen room
sunglasses
where
for some
he
reason.
can do all kinds of stuff. I mean, go to his Instagram. He shows it all the time. He's an actor. He's a writer. He's a director. He's all into technology.
I don't know what this lady's
like,
saying.
you don't
All
think
into
he's-
technology.
he-
What's
like,
going
he was-
on?
I don't know. She's being annoying.
I feel like that is this like
Oh,
AI
but
generated?
See how? Yeah. So they're talking about how like Britney
Yes.
disappears behind things.
And then whatever tattoo is
Wait, what?
on Madonna's arm, if that
Wait,
is a
what?
tattoo,
Disappears,
I don't know.
but
She has
Because
it
like
right there.
she's pointing at like Madonna's.
But the tracking of the sleeve when she lifts her arm up, you see the tracking of her sleeve. Boom.
First of all, it can't
Then
be a
you
green
see
screen.
whatever black tattoo is on her arm.
It literally can't be a green
Wrap
screen.
around.
She has green on her.
there.
And to what end?
I mean,
Like,
it was.
it would
kinda
have to be
there
like,
in this
It was
frame, but
manually
then it
tracked.
A
goes
purple
back
screen.
and then comes back.
Yeah.
a
It's
lot
just a
more
very
prominent
talented like
and dark.
rotoscoper.
Yeah.
It's like a college project.
So
Yeah, it's like
these are just very.
it's all those VFX
strange
artists who just voted
occurrences
Union.
Next
along
corridor.
with Madonna's hand
yeah, Corridor didn't know the
disappearing
anime version of
into
this.
her dress. I mean, yes.
I think it's more likely that all these celebrities attended her wedding because they're clout sharks.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
And Britney was kind of popping.
I was gonna say it feels very like Cloud Sharky, especially if they weren't super.
They're
close
wearing
beforehand.
sunglasses because they have like doll's eyes, like a deer. They have scary coke eyes.
Yeah, they're yeah. I mean, it's Paris Hilton and Madonna are the ones that are wearing sunglasses. I feel like they would do that.
But
That's normal.
What is this like? I feel there's like two subgenres of conspiracy theory, right? There's the one that's just compelling and cool and gets clicks, and then there's the one that's a cope. It's like I don't like the way this thing is, so actually that's not
Oh
real.
yeah. Like no one in the world likes Leah Michelle. Sorry, Leah Michelle.
Oh right, so
So they've all
not
decided
good.
she can't read.
That one is
Yeah.
good.
That one,
okay, so messed up.
that one I
Just
like to
both.
believe.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like to believe that because it's fun.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
There's a part of me that feels bad for Leah Michelle. I just feel bad for anybody. Who
I
was
feel
on
bad
Glee.
for everybody always.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I'm an
shit
empath.
about Glee. Empath. I didn't know shit about Glee, and then I found out way too much.
Yeah.
About what has happened on the show.
I watched it back in the day. It was like a big deal, and it was just.
It was a big deal.
Yeah, it was like it aired after the Super Bowl.
And
like
when the
premiere
girls
of it.
kissed, people freaked out.
Yeah.
My favorite is the the Down syndrome school shooter.
Oh, that wasn't. I don't miss. I might have missed
Alright.
that
How long's the
episode.
show?
What do you?
I'm not even kidding. That was
No,
like
I think, like yeah, like someone
Oh,
brings a
no.
gun to school because of bullying or something.
yeah, and I think
Yeah.
he's like,
In Glee.
Yeah, Glee had a lot of weird stuff.
Is later on?
can you?
I
don't
think
even- I
Glee
don't even-
wanted to be Degrassi, but with musicals.
Yeah,
He was looking for Drake.
Yeah.
Ryan. Like I feel like Ryan Murphy would.
Yep,
do some
it's
shit
already
like
there.
that. Oh, yeah,
Down
makes sense.
syndrome shooter.
Yeah, 'cause
okay, you have to watch this.
this actress.
It's
yeah,
1
she
minute
was-
and 43 seconds. You have to watch this.
Yeah, she brought a gun to school.
Oh,
Becky,
I watched
Becky,
this
yeah.
actually. Becky was kind of the best though.
I like that
Yeah.
you guys all just like wiped this memory from
I
your
did.
brain.
This guy could be Justin's
Why,
clone.
I.
did you
I'm-
do it?
No, sorry,
I
sorry,
have my
Matthew Morrison.
reasons.
You'll never be him.
I explained them to Principal Figgins.
I heard, but I don't accept that. Bringing a gun to school, that's not you.
I was scared, Coach, about graduating, being out in the world with no one to protect me.
Honey, I told you, you will always have a place here.
No, I wanted to be prepared and protect myself. I need help.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know what to tell you,
wild
Will.
shot.
But I stand by my actions. Becky, give me the gun. Where did you get that?
It's my dad's. I wanted to be ready.
Oh, I know, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. I completely understand. Just give me the gun.
So that's it. This is how it ends.
Bro,
Give
she
me
got the
something so I
deagle.
can talk to Figgins. Let me help you.
Oh no, no trigger discipline.
I'm sorry, Coach. I'm sorry.
I
Oh,
forgot
she
it
takes
went
the
off.
fall. That's why she's been fired.
Yeah.
Right.
She did a despot.
It's okay. I'll take care of
I
it.
really like Jane Lynch, but I think she
Keep
like
an eye on
did something
Becky.
weird. a couple
I
years
remember
ago.
that
She's
too
fine.
vaguely.
I'll be back.
She
Like
fired
all
a
the
gun in
kids.
her office.
She gets
Right.
scared
Yeah,
sometimes.
at school. So one of my favorite things is like old TV shows.
What is going on?
Is it just
man?
a slide? Okay.
And there it is.
Is it
There
always-
it is.
it's
Look
always
who
like
it is
this, or-
right there. Oh, hello. Don't let her out, please. So, one of my favorite genres of things that I am fascinated by, I guess, is like early 2000s TV shows that try
Yeah.
to tackle complex issues.
Big fan.
usually revolving around like disability activism.
Oh yeah.
Like I think that's like one of those moments where it's like, why was the Down syndrome girl?
I feel like as a society we had to go through that to like get to where we are today with like a bit, but like we were really like falling on our faces, like like Moment of Truth. Do you remember that game show?
Yeah, I watched it on stream.
Where like
with Marky Mark.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg, friend of the us,
friend of the us.
The other one, Mark Wahlberg, the other one.
Not as hateful.
Not the karate one.
Yeah, he doesn't have any karate hate crimes.
But yeah, no, there are so many shows like that where they try to do something good, but at the same time, every question for a woman is like about like slut shaming.
Oh yeah,
or it's about like body stuff or eating stuff.
Yeah, greatest show of all
makeup
time.
all the time. Yeah, insane show.
You guys ever dabble in 13 Reasons Why?
No.
13 Reasons Why, as the show goes along, I couldn't help but watch it because it becomes very self-conscious about the fact that it has nothing to say. It never had any insights about suicide, but then as the show goes along, they have to keep it going because the show's doing well. It surpasses the book. The book is only like the first season.
Wait, so I don't know anything about this. So what happens? Like the person commits suicide?
Yeah, one of the kind of
GG's,
main characters. Yeah, she crushes it, Minecrafts herself.
Okay, so what are you supposed to do after that? The show's over.
It's a lot of people laughing. It's mostly just a show partying,
Yeah.
But she dies, and then she left 13 tapes. The idea. It was you 13.
Oh, she died in the beginning.
Oh yeah, and the problem was it felt like very revengey. Like people were like, "Oh, revenge suicide," romanticizing revenge suicide.
Like vindicated, she's the winner. Like it's definitely framed
also,
that way.
didn't it literally have like a noticeable uptick in teenage suicides after that show or something?
But they have to. I think it's every episode of the second season maybe opens with the cast along with Selena Gomez, a co-producer of the show, sitting there and literally with the least amount of spirit going like, suicide's gay or whatever. Like
every episode,
so weird. I don't know. Like,
bro, you knocked the wind out of the sails in that show at that point.
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch something where suicide is sick, dog. What the
final
fuck?
season, deranged. Like every episode is. This one has a school shooting.
Yeah, I thought
this one the
had,
character gets deported. It is
the grape. Someone got graped around with.
Oh my goodness!
Every season. Season 1 is that's like the catalyst.
I remember there was something where a scene was so poorly received that they had to edit it out of the show, like on Netflix. I think it was a, suicide scene.
There is a
I guess trigger warning, but you have to start that at the beginning of the show. We need to all sit down and talk about suicide before we go into.
There is a fucking tutorial in that show. Like the scene, at least when I saw it, it's so specific.
That's crazy.
Like,
they do the whole like you got to go along the river, not across, like that type of shit.
It's on screen.
Worry though, it was the same year that Logic came out with his song.
Oh,
dude, it counterbalanced it out.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe that's the reason why people.
Logic agreed to come on our podcast.
And he killed himself.
Oh no!
Rats.
Who can relate?
Wait, we're YouTubers, but you got it.
Wait, he was like, "Oh, sad boys, like I love that. I'm sad. I'm a sad boy."
Our pitch to him was, "Hey, we're biracial too," and he was like, "I'm in."
We can
say
the
then
word.
He went on tour, and his manager ghosted us. But I just think it would be really funny to have him on. I mean,
it was my fault.
Nice.
I had to leave town like the day.
Oh yeah, they pitched us a day, and then Jordan was going to be out of town.
Damn it! You got to make that. happen.
I think we'll make it happen.
Technically,
is Bobby biracial? The fuck?
Our thoughts exactly.
Toast.
Yeah. So,
dude, ordering this toast took us a minute.
I think that song probably also contributed to the suicide rate increasing.
I think
people heard it and they were like, "Dude, nah, enough."
It feels like nobody can make any kind of media about suicide without fetishism because it's just what else you say. You just say it's bad.
So sick.
It's cool.
It's the coolest.
It's actually very bad.
None of you watched Degrassi?
No.
I only saw ads for it because it was on The In or Noggin, and I didn't have that.
Dude, it was so sick.
Oh, it was like a Nickelodeon sister channel.
It's the show where Toby, the guy Toby, comes and he does a school shooting and he shoots Drake.
Oh
yeah.
And
Drake, that's why Drake was in a fucking wheelchair.
I think it's like a super early episode.
Why does he shoot Drake?
Because Drake was in the hallway and he was like, no, and then he shoots him in the leg, and he was an all-star basketball player, so it was really sad because now he can't play basketball. And
Jimmy shot him in the leg.
Jimmy, yeah, he shot him in the kneecap or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I believe was it Toby? No, Toby died. Toby died in that. It was
Spoiler
actually
alert,
tragic.
cutie.
Yeah, because Liberty was pregnant with Toby's baby.
I have no idea what any of.
But
these
also,
things.
really quick, March Google. Her name was Manny. This was this is just important because I know we have a very large gay audience. Manny thong episode clip.
Something's wrong with my brain right now. Just the series of words.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're awake, right?
This was an awakening.
My look still.
Yeah, so she's gonna walk away in the hallway. There it was. It was right
It's
in
like
the
a
middle.
Saved by the Bell, right?
Right there.
That's what the show is.
Yeah. No, but like,
What do you think?
she buys a thong. It's like a big deal.
I think they shouldn't sell this at the mall.
And they're like, "This is crazy." Then Manny wears it to school because she's being a little.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. She wears that to school. You're a teenager watching this, and you're like, "I could be. I could be." That's what you say.
You could do it. You mean?
I could be.
I could shoot Drake.
For Manny Santos, yes.
Wait, so that's what happened?
It was a sexual awakening.
Toby saw
Manny's whale
the
tail.
thong and was like, "I'm gonna."
No, Toby
bring an
actually wasn't the
AR-15.
shooter. I lied. Toby died by the shooter.
Oh, the exact opposite of being.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were way off.
But I remembered some of it. Toby got killed by the shooter. The shooter's name was something. Rich?
We don't need to.
I think the shooter might have been
Gun
right next to him in that picture.
His name was Shooter.
It was like his best friend accidentally killed him or something.
We really don't need to dive into Degrassi deep lore unless
I don't
you
know
want
why
to.
we shouldn't.
I mean, Degrassi was a weird show because it was trying to do all of the stuff that we're talking about. Where,
But
like,
way before.
way earlier,
Way before
yeah.
Glee did it.
When
Way
did this
before.
show air originally?
I want to say it aired for a really long time in Canada.
I think
where-
it could still be going.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's called
What?
it's Generations.
Yeah,
Drake is still in it.
like in the canon somewhere.
Yeah, he's
'Cause
like
it's a high
still.
school show, so it's slowly.
Yeah, it like rotates out.
Yeah, it
This
rotates
kid is in it
past.
now.
And so everyone remembers the cast that they watched.
But still, like 2001
Let's bring
to
it back.
2015 is wild.
We bring it back. They have TikTok now and body dysmorphia.
Wait, it started. Wait, it started right after, like a month after 9/11.
Well, what was Canada to do?
You know what's crazy? 24. Do you remember that show?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
24 aired a month after 9/11.
Yeah.
Which the timing is insane for the most like pro torture. Like
I mean, I'm sure you know this already, but 24 was also stated as a reason for why enhanced interrogation is actually perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
What?
Antonin Scalia, rest in piss, a Supreme Court justice at the time, literally cited 24 in his opinion for why enhanced interrogation is perfectly valid.
24 is the catalyst for like a very specific era of spy and agent stuff where it's nominally kind of libbed up. Like the Bourne conspiracy or identity and all that. It's the same thing where it's silently, relatively progressive. Hey man, the president's black, okay?
Yeah.
Now the villains, they're a different kind of brown. Don't worry, like they're obviously the scary ones, you know, the like TSA ones.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But the first season of 24, I was susceptible to it. I was in college. I'm like, this is really cool.
Oh, I was in high school. I watched it, and then I also listened to a podcast at the time that just made fun of it, but it was like, but they were like watching it, like laughing along because it was so stupid. Like the show is just like so over the top.
I never watched 24, but my favorite of that genre is Homelander or not Homelander. Homeland.
With the guy from Billions.
Where the guy from Billions is like a terrorist, is like a Manchurian Candidate style, like, you know, a person who was like been converted to the bad guy side. And like the first season you're watching and you're like, oh, they're just straight up saying he's a terrorist because he's like converted to Islam.
Oh.
And every time he goes into a fugue state, it just plays like,
yeah. Right, and like
awesome.
watching that, like we're giving it a rewatch recently for a friend's podcast. I was like, God damn! Like the only thing that they have him on, like the suspicion, is literally that he's Muslim.
and
like secretly.
And she's right.
I mean, yeah, and at the end of it, she is right. He is Muslim, exactly, and also a terrorist.
He did everything right.
Yeah, I just, there was a lot of that happening on TV post 9/11.
Yeah, it's so weird to almost feel like I snapped out of a trance where I was like super into that stuff just because it was what was on TV.
You were like bullying the kid named Ahmed in your fucking grade.
Thankfully,
thankfully there was no Muslims.
I was in class with all the like UF faculty's kids, so it was a diverse group. Thankfully.
I thought you were gonna say, thankfully there was no Muslims in my class.
No, there were, and that was like important. I feel like for my own development as a high schooler.
I watched the documentary on the Boston bomber, and it was so sad because one of his
he's hot.
No. Are you thinking of the right bomber?
No, I know what you're saying.
It's beautiful.
Not hot.
Boston bomber. He's the sexiest.
Oh.
He is definitely as far as like
it's like young Como.
The brother, which brother? The older one?
No, the young one.
No, the young one.
Yeah.
That photo is like that goes hard. That's like
but the young one. Anyway, you're a problem. You're an issue. Go to TikTok, you.
It looks like a spell.
TikTok.
Go to TikTok. No, the Boston bomber, like his friend, when people pointed out that it was him, his friends was like, no way. And the friend in this documentary had this long thing about like how there was such bad Islamophobia because of 9/11, especially in Boston and all that stuff. 9/11. Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought I said I'm dyslexic. I thought I said 2011, and I was like, that's not when it happened. 9/11 happened in 2001. And then...
Why are you looking, why are you looking at me?
You celebrate it.
You're the 9/11 guy.
You're the 9/11 guy. And so, like, he was saying, like, oh, it'd finally been enough time that the Islamophobia was finally getting better and blah, blah, blah. And, like, you know, and all the friends in that friend group had really dealt with it. And then come to find out, it does end up being an Islamic man that like just recently went back to Muslim and got radicalized. And, Islam.
The country.
Islam and got radicalized Muslim, like, and then came back and did the bombing. And it was like, it was just so sad for them because he was like, that was our friend.
No, I know what you mean. I remember following the story because I was in college.
It was sad.
Yeah, I was like the same age, I think, at the time. And
that long ago?
Yeah, it was like
So,
2011.
not that you're like so old.
Yeah.
That sounded mean.
Yeah. Was it that long ago? I was, yeah.
It felt more recent than that.
No, but yeah, it was a lot. I remember being in my plastic mattress in my college dorm and reading on Reddit, which is something you should never do. But it was like one of my first like experiences with that. And I think it was one of the situations where, I mean, I could be wrong now because that stuff is super out of date, but where the brother also, like the younger brother was following along with the older brother.
Yeah, that's kind of how when it went to court, that's the direction they tried to go with it. But even, I mean, the younger brother had some damning things as well. The craziest thing was like they had all these bombs, and at one point, there's like this standoff. The police versus the two brothers, and they're in this road, and the police are hiding behind cars because the brothers are legitimately throwing pipe bombs at them and exploding. And so one of the cops jumps out, goes around behind the houses, and can see the brothers behind their car that have been throwing pipe bombs. And so he just starts shooting. The older brother just like charges towards him and is like that guy in Lord of the Rings that just keeps taking like,
with Boromir.
Yeah, Boromir, that's what it is. He's the ugly one, no one cares.
Relax.
Anyway, keeps taking the arrows, he's going down, and then like but this guy is just shoot. And then apparently the cop runs out of bullets and he's like, fuck. And then the brother just starts charging towards the barricade of police officers. Yeah, just charging. And so they just start shooting him, and then two come from the side, tackle him down. Younger brother, the whole time, everyone forgets about him. They're like, we're focused on, freaking the juggernaut over here. And then so the younger brother gets in the car that they were hiding behind, starts driving towards the barricade, full speed, and like they're on the ground handcuffing the brother, and the younger brother drives over because the two police jump off because they see this car coming towards him. He drives over his older brother and drags him like 6 feet. And and like they described it as they ripped him from shoulder down to hip. And that's ended up like
the wheels on either side. He
like hit him. And like essentially that is like the death blow was the younger brother. Yeah. Who then ran away and was missing for like 2 days before
they find him in a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was looking at it on Reddit, I remember the younger brother was still missing, and that was so crazy because everybody was like, "Where is he?" You know, it's kind of like when 9/11 happened. I didn't understand how war. I was like 8 or something, and I was just every time I heard a plane overhead, I got scared.
In Gainesville, dog.
I didn't know anything. I was a child.
To be fair, though, that fear that you had was in the heart of so many Americans that is like half of the reason why police budgets are the way they are in like these bumfuck little shitty ass towns where they have like armored personnel carriers for no fucking reason.
But then I like went to the 5th grade, you know, and then like
And
I grew out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, the 4th Harry Potter book came out,
and I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, he's like me.
Yeah, the goblet.
Fun fact about the Anthrax mail bombings that were happening.
When?
Well, it's during 9/11.
Oh, I thought they were happening now. I was like, oh my god.
No.
I can imagine they still are now and then. It's pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
What's your address again?
the Anthrax was actually connected
Why
to.
I make my assistant open my P.O. box? Good luck. Sorry.
The strain of anthrax that was actually connected to the mailings is very traceable. It was connected to a facility utilized by I think it was the FBI, if I'm not mistaken. It could be the FBI or the CIA. And suspiciously, that evidence is never seen the light of day.
Whoa.
I mean, to be
because
honest,
they were burned.
If it's the
facility burned
FBI,
down.
it's very possible they did it by accident.
No. It was deliberate. It was targeted to make everyone feel like 9/11 can happen everywhere.
Yeah, makes sense.
I also, around the same time, remember whenever my mom would ask me to go open the mailbox, I would be scared. And I would like shake the mail and stuff.
It's so weird.
I was like a child.
You were such a fucking neurotic child.
I was just a neurotic child.
How old are you in that?
Like 8 or 9.
All right, okay. I guess that's like the uncanny valley period where you are as susceptible and you have access to information, but your brain is still motion like susceptible.
And adults who are explaining things to me they're not good communicators about this stuff. You know what I mean? Like they're just like something crazy just happened.
The keywords stick in your brain.
I'm just like, I don't understand. Like I didn't know the difference between Iraq, Afghanistan, like any of these.
Don't worry, neither did George W. Bush.
Yeah.
So
I still get. One of my biggest fears is accidentally saying something wrong where the FBI is like, well, got to take her out. Like, I assure you, FBI, I feel strongly about nothing besides Taylor Swift being
I love you so much.
Why?
You're the best.
The FBI
that is
could
such a
accidentally take me
psychotic
out.
fear to have.
What? Hey,
We're
pretend
YouTubers,
you're
we're
Austin
on
show
your
right
side.
now. Be on my side.
Yeah, no. I am on your side.
Thank you.
I'm
He's neurotic.
I'm afraid of cops.
This guy bought a house. He's a big socialist.
I just like, if I'm not afraid of the FBI coming in to kill me, like, you're so fine.
Okay, conspiracy theory. FBI killed Marilyn Monroe. Definitely.
Okay.
For the record. I believe this, actually. Because she was fucking both of the Kennedy brothers. Yeah. She's crazy for that. You
She
go,
rules.
queen. That was crazy.
It sucks that they made her wax or whatever.
Yeah, they did turn her black.
The FBI Balenciaga.
But then they like, the reason that JFK was like, the big government people were like, stop talking to Marilyn, because she was also hanging out with like some Cubans, and they were like, oh no, she's gonna be this, that, or the other, and he was like, I will not stop hanging out with her, and so they fucking killed her.
Yeah, do the impression.
Damn, pussy so good.
What?
Do the
Yeah, that was
impression
really
again,
good
Kennedy.
impression.
Kennedy?
Yeah, it sounded kind of southern.
I will not stop hanging out with her.
I did not have sex with that
That kind
woman.
of sounds like Clinton.
That was some good ass pussy me and my brother both enjoyed.
Sounds like a lawyer.
Yeah.
I ain't no big city lawyer.
Now listen here. I do declare.
Notice his lover died, and then so did he.
Whoa.
Wow.
Like everyone that's ever lived.
JFK committed suicide.
Yeah, what if I
13 years-
accidentally...
Suicide by cop. Just putting his head up.
Yeah.
What if I accidentally flirt with the wrong president, and then all of a sudden I'm freaking dead?
How many presidents are you flirting with?
Any that I'll see.
What about the right? What is the right
wrong
one?
president.
I don't know. I could be in a coffee
flirted
shop.
with the
I'm
wrong
charming. Yeah.
The wrong one.
No,
Yeah.
but I do, like, if they're like, are you armed? And then I'll be like, I'm not armed, but I forget a word, and I am armed, and then they're like, light him up. Like it feels like it could happen.
If I'm shy and nervous, I'm
right?
I don't maybe.
Yeah. Are you armed? I don't know. Maybe.
You're just a bad.
I have
test
2
taker.
arms.
There's I don't know what you freaks, what happy pills you're taking. You know, I'm on lamotrigine, have been for a long time.
What, I don't know what that
it's
is.
a stabilizer for bipolar stuff. And
I take Klonopin.
God.
Yeah.
Not me, dude. Skill issue.
I had to go to Benzos.
Oh hell yeah. You got any? No, don't, we'll talk afterwards.
I'll be fine.
But lamotrigine
Maybe.
has this weird effect where like no, it's a good stabilizer, but it also adds this tiny degree of clarity. Like cleaning the house, for example, you don't necessarily do it obsessively, but you're able to structure things much more easily, at least than I could, which is part treatment, part the med itself. But you take it too late, or you forget to take it entirely, it starts affecting your brain in ways that like is genuinely difficult to describe. My partner described it the other day perfectly as the one time she forgot to take it and started driving, she forgot how to drive. Like your hands, you kind of know what you're doing and like holding her the side. If I got swatted and they turned up and it was the morning and I haven't taken my lamotrigine, I genuinely would be like, shit, man, should I have a gun? Fuck, man, I can, yeah, okay, whatever. It's like you just can't.
You like think it's Nazi zombies all of a sudden. You're like, yeah, let's go, baby.
Put up boards.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah,
Holy
that's
shit.
scary. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's sick.
I'm fine if I don't take my Klonopin. I just forget that I exist as a human.
You can't shoot me.
I just start. I'm like, this is a dream anyway, bitch.
Yeah.
What's another conspiracy theory? What's a conspiracy theory you're logged into? Your complete 100 thumb.
100 thumbs up. I mean, I it's hard to even declare this a conspiracy theory. I guess the Anthrax thing would technically be considered a conspiracy theory, but it's not really a conspiracy theory. It's one of those things where like they'll probably inevitably declassify it, 25 years, 30 years down the line, and you're like, oops, we did that.
Yeah.
But I guess like Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself. That's one I don't believe is a conspiracy theory either.
He was depressed.
Yeah.
Dude, he was shy.
Yeah.
He was an empath.
He was
He had no
neurodivergent
friends
and
in
minor.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Giselle Maxlane,
Ghislaine Maxwell.
No, that was right.
She's still alive.
Yeah, because Jeffrey Epstein is the one that had all the blackmail.
Wait till she collaborates with Balenciaga.
See, this is why you shouldn't collect. What if I accidentally collect blackmail? Hasan?
You're worried that you're like gonna be working alongside Mossad and the CIA in like
What if I do this
in like an
accidentally?
operation where you have your sex trafficking minors that end up potentially
You miss your Klonopin
allegedly
one
having
day.
sex with world leaders.
Here's my Klonopin, and I'm at a coffee shop. They're like, "Will you hold this briefcase?" I'm like, "Of course, sir."
Yeah.
Hey,
my pleasure.
Cutie, would you like some compromise?
Yeah. I mean, you'll be fine. I believe in you.
You're going to be so embarrassed.
I'm gonna be like, fuck,
How'd I
can't
get
believe
myself
that
into
happened.
this situation?
No, I'd be so mad. I'd be mad as fuck. I'd be like, why didn't you show me the blackmail immediately? What the fuck?
I would try to get it off of me and put it on him.
Yeah, I would literally.
I deserve to live.
Secrets. I want to know all the secrets. Like, do you ever think about dying? Where like I kind of like when I die, I kind of want like a checkpoint screen where in a video game
Like a grade.
where you get all of the like itemized points from all the achievements you got in your life. And then they tell me all the secrets I want to know.
Or like Intel found 0 out of 4.
I'm pretty sure it just goes dark, my dude.
Probably.
Yeah, for you, man.
But I can dream.
That's called
like that.
MDMA.
I've got a whole plan.
No.
No, by the way, I don't think this is gonna happen. This is like what I want. Like,
Right.
I wish I got like congrats. Level
It's gonna
complete.
happen.
You could join Scientology. They can make that happen for you.
What if
much
shifting's real and we just do that?
Oh yeah, like the TikTokers. They're like, I am Ariana Grande or whatever.
I'm a Hogwarts.
Yeah, I just don't think that like if something is real, it's not happening on TikTok. Like if any other social media platform, I'll be like, yeah, maybe. I'm like, if it's on TikTok, I'm like, fuck no.
I'm not editing something on my phone if I could go like fight a hippogriff or whatever the fuck they're doing at Hogwarts.
Yeah, it's just not
I'd be there
happening.
forever. I don't want to be here.
You know what's crazy? I was in like 3rd grade or some shit, and I had a dream about attending like a sleep time dream, not like I have a dream.
Yeah. Well, he had that while he was asleep.
Oh, I wasn't quoting.
I'm glad
I
you
wasn't
clarified.
quoting Martin Luther King for the record.
No, I got that. Oh no, he wasn't.
No, go ahead.
Wait, and you want to make it clear
No,
that you
I-
did not have that.
That'd be a cool thing too. He also got killed by the FBI.
Yeah. Oh, there's a conspiracy theory there. We'll
yeah,
talk
but
about
that's
that.
So I'm sleepy time dream. I go to Hogwarts, and me and Malfoy have this thing. Like, he's kind of into me. I'm kind of into him. It's a whole thing. Blah 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 blah. Fast forward like 6th grade.
Wait, how old is 3rd grade? I don't even.
I'm like 8.
That's
yeah.
My parents are going through a divorce. I'm like, coping. I'm in Hogwarts at night.
That's all of us were at Hogwarts at night in 3rd grade. Like, it's okay.
Fantasizing about Draco Malfoy puts your current boyfriend in like a much different consideration.
He's
for
not
me.
mean enough.
Oh, you want him to
I
be?
need him to be meaner to me.
Oh, okay.
If I could have one request from Ludwig, please be meaner to me.
He's like Draco Malfoy when he's being all soy, and he's just like, you have to kill him.
I do think, credit to J.K. Rowling about all of her beliefs. No, just kidding. Mudblood is a really good slur. It sounds so real. It sounds like I would not want someone to call
She had that dog in her,
Yeah,
for sure.
she knew what she was
She was
doing.
very good at that.
She was
She-
fully
so much
in her
of
bag.
the books are kind of mid, and then like you get to slurs, like she's great.
Yeah, what the fuck?
This is wild.
She nailed the slurs real good, and then like Asian characters, Cho Chang, not great at that.
No.
Rules.
But
I that was my crush when I was growing
was
up.
Cho Chang?
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
Oh.
yeah, J.K. Rowling.
My,
I love milfs.
I'm in 6th grade, and someone was asking me who my 3rd grade teacher was, and that dream was so convincing that I was like, I didn't go here in 3rd grade. I went to Hogwarts. And then they looked at me like a crazy person. And I was
And
like,
they were like, "You need to get on Cologne."
no, but then I sat there for a second. I was like, I'm joking. And then I was like, oh my God, that was just a really convincing dream, because then I realized I was like, oh yeah, my teacher was Miss Smith, and I did.
You
that
would
this
be a
year,
TikTok
whatever.
girly if you were like 14 right now. You would be a
Yeah.
TikTok girly.
I know I would.
Cra-
I'd be lost.
Oh, you'd be so crazy.
I'd
You'd
be
be
so
like
lost.
making the most unhinged Taylor Swift conspiracy theories. You'd be leading the charge on the Swifties.
To your credit, I had a dream when I was that age that there was a $20 bill under my bed, and when I woke up, I checked under my bed to see if it was there. I didn't remember it until the 6th grade, and then go check under my
Yeah,
bed.
that's
So
a
that
big
was
problem.
the extra leaf thing.
Also,
you took.
one's a little bit more believable than the other.
Well,
One's a fictional universe that you imagine you went to school
Also,
at.
the fictional
love
universe where
Hogwarts.
I had money as a child.
Yeah.
It was pretty fictional at the time.
I believe it was in 6th grade that MLK went to go do that speech. But he
Yeah.
had the dream 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I have little black boys. Not now.
Yeah.
a funny story. My sister, who looks like me, by the way, she has brown hair though.
Shocking.
She's like 4 inches shorter than me. Looks like me.
I've never met your sister.
You've never met my sister.
Will I ever meet your sister?
Maybe.
Okay, good. You're not immediately.
She's a mom of 5
That's awesome.
because she's Mormon still.
Yeah.
She's very, very sweet. But she auditioned for the role of Cho Chang.
What?
I love
She
that.
filmed an I wish I could find the audition tape for the life of me.
No one else, just Cho Chang.
No, because she was like a big theater kid. She was a big theater kid.
A weeb.
and she was actually really good. Like she'd get all the main kid roles, like
Right.
Annie and shit, and she like would perform. She traveled. We grew up in Washington, but she performed in the Olympics in freaking Salt Lake City. Like
Wow.
she was pretty talented.
She wasn't part of the
But you
Hogwarts
wasn't-
stuff
She
or
wasn't
whatever.
But
transracial.
then-
Yeah, I was gonna say, not
So
talented enough to be Asian.
So then the Harry Potter movies comes out, and she loves them, and she like relates with Hermione 'cause she's like nerdy and she's got frizzy brown hair.
Right.
And so my dad was like, audition, and she was like, for what role? And so they went to the casting website, and they were currently auditioning for Cho Chang. And so
And nothing else? No other female
no,
roles?
I guess not. I don't know. Well, she needed the lead.
It would be a lot funnier if Hermione was available and she was like, no, Cho Chang.
Who?
That's my shit right there.
She submitted a reel, and she submitted headshots for Cho Chang, and I thought it was hilarious. Even when I was a kid, I was like, "That's crazy! You're trying to get that."
That's wild.
Have these access to these?
I don't. I have
would
no
love
clue where
to.
they are. If I did, I don't.
I would love to
I'm
make
pretty
fun
sure
of your
she did a British
sister.
accent too. Like
I'm glad
I
she did a
think-
British accent.
Yeah. The broken Asian.
Any
no.
makeup done at home?
No.
Taped her eyes.
She gets it way wrong. It's like a kimono. Like, I don't think she's.
I don't think she did any theater after that either. So I think that was like, I think that broke her.
It's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up because like, oh, we're making fun of her, but Scarlett Johansson's a girl boss. You know what I mean?
That's
It's messed
true.
up. Oh my God. Did you guys know Scarlett Johansson was 17 years old and Lost in Translation?
What?
How fucking nuts is that?
Oh.
Yeah.
There's one where Keira Knightley is like 16. Oh, isn't it Pirates of the Caribbean?
It might be.
Oh my God. Could you imagine? Sorry. Fantasy for a second. I don't know if this is appropriate.
What?
I'll say it out loud.
What are you
Don't
saying?
worry, let me finish it.
That
Oh, wait.
talked
Keep
up.
it for behind the paywall. Keep it for behind the paywall. You're about to get unhinged. Patreon.com/FearN. What do you guys want to promote before we leave? Because we're about to do the paywall portion.
SadBoyz podcast. Just
SadBoyz
search it.
podcast.
SadBoyz with a Z.
Wait, I had to say something for the Patreon too. Patreon, or not for the page, for the normal. Am I on the normal still? Yeah, normal still. Guess what? I'm working really hard, and I have found a company that will actually ship out tier 2 things. So if you're tier 2, you will start getting stickers and shit. And body pillows are starting to be produced as well. So I'm putting in work, and Hasan's doing nothing.
I'm not doing anything.
But
straight up,
just so you know, we did find a company so soon. Hopefully within the next month or two, you will start getting things. Woo!
Hell yeah. Do you guys, SadBoyz podcast?
Yeah.
Patreon.com/SadBoyz also.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Okay.
No, there's no also.
All right. We'll see you on the other side behind the paywall.
Bye.
Peace.
I have a beef with a Fear and viewer.
Oh, good.
Yeah, also, I want to hear the thing that you were about
Also,
to say.
I'll do that
Yeah.
thing too. But I had my first stand-up comedy show.
Whoa.
Let's go.
I know.
Fuck.
I'm
Why
talking
did
about
you
it
talk
here.
about
I
it
guess.
on the fucking-
We were talking about other shit. Why are you mad?
It's such a good. It's such
I'm sorry
a good
we talked about
Wait,
stuff.
that's so sick.
You guys see
Yeah.
like a preview of the bonus on the main? That could be it.
There's your clip. And so I did stand up for the first time in front of an audience. It's great. Did a good job.